What's going on, everybody? My name is Derailious. Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be relatively simple as per usual. We are going to be going over how you specifically should prepare for the Dwarven Mines update. There are a lot of things I'm going to be talking about in this video that actually will be able to help you not just when the Dwarven Mines comes out, but also for future content updates. Before we begin though, I do want to make the note only a small percentage of you guys are subbed. We are at over 10k already this year, which is insane, but let's try to push a little bit further. I'm thinking 10.5k would be probably an insane goal to hit. And now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting off, I'm going to make a claim that is probably going to be slightly controversial, but I don't think it'll be that bad. This claim is that you should be leveling up all the skills you can, not just mining. I understand that people really want to focus in on mining. This seems to be a mining related update after all. We're getting a new layer of the deep caverns. But for mid-game and early-game players, you also have to understand that there is likely going to be more aspects of the game that we have not yet seen. For instance, the Forge, an entire other separate area, has been teased but not actually shown off in any real capacity. We also don't know what the enemies of the deep caverns are going to look like. Are they going to be even slightly stronger than the ones in the Diamond Reserve and the Obsidian Sanctuary, or are they going to be end-tier mobs? If they are end-tier mobs, I can definitely see quite a few early and mid-game players getting stuck, and I definitely don't want that to happen. What I recommend people do right now is casually grind out the game as much as they can. If you want to level up combat, go for it. If you want to level up enchanting, go for it. I think that anything that you can do right now to benefit you as a player is a good benefit. However, some things I would definitely recommend for everyone, if you've not already done it, is getting all the fairy souls and things of that nature. Obviously, that doesn't really need to be said. The fairy souls are super overpowered, but other than that, that's really what you need to do with regards to skills. Moving into things like minions, I definitely recommend getting as many minion slots as you can humanly possibly get. To be honest, minion slots have kind of gone under the radar, and we haven't really received any new minions since the Tarantula one, and that was a while ago when Slayers came out. The idea that we might be receiving a new Mithril minion is not only super cool, but also gives me a lot of hope that we will be continuing to see a lot new custom items sort of just dumped into the game, and I definitely do like that concept. Considering there is going to be a Mithril collection, I do think there is going to be a minion associated with it. I could be wrong, however, and that would be fine, but the point I'm trying to make here is that regardless, you should try to prepare for a new minion coming out. Whether that be by leveling up your current minions or specializing more in mining minions to get as much XP as humanly possible, that is up to you to decide. However, I do always recommend for all players that you level up minions as much as humanly possible. Getting up to 25 slots is such a nice experience, and honestly, you're able to make such an absurd amount of money that I think it's worth it for literally every player to try to go for. 25 minion slots is not that hard if you use the community centers buffs. You only actually need about 20. 20 is a pretty daunting challenge to get, but it takes about, 30 million coins total, and if you're grinding out the game daily, that's only about a month or two of work, in my opinion. As well as this, I don't actually seem to recommend very many armor sets. Other than mineral armor, I don't really see a point in going for things like, high tier dragon armor, or even other similar things of that nature. I think if you're a relatively experienced player with a few talismans and know what you're doing, you probably will be fine in mineral armor, and that's okay. I also highly recommend getting something like a magnetic stunk or a diamond pickaxe with some good perks. As well, compact is such a nice overall perk that I highly recommend it. It can be found in the community center in the bit shop. It's quite expensive there in terms of bits. It's about like 4,000, 5,000 bits. So yeah. As well on my screen, you can see that it's about to be 2021 in a few different locations, so they have it popping on our screen, which is interesting, but whatever. That's neat. Anyway, aside from that, the points that I'm trying to make here is that you shouldn't focus too hard on any one specific things. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming out in this, Dwarven Mines update, hopefully very soon into the new year, and honestly, I'm really excited to see what they end up doing. The Heart of the Mountain, which is the new artifact looking thing, seems to be relying exclusively on mining XP earned in the Dwarven Mines itself, so trying to stockpile your minions might not actually be that beneficial. Overall though, I think that most people will be fine when it comes to leveling up and doing as well as they can. You know, the mining XP has never really been too hard to earn, and it's only been made easier and easier over time. I think that Mithril coming out is super cool. I think that Titanium is also really cool, and I think that Titanium actually relates directly to the Forge and leveling up your weaponry and your armor. So, yeah. General points, level up minions, don't focus too heavily on items. Items will come later, and I'll probably be making videos on those. And yeah, that's really it. Just level up your minions, level up your skills casually, grind out some mining pets as well. I do recommend getting a silverfish pet. They are super useful. That mining XP boost is super nice as well. And if you don't have God Pots active 24/7, if you get a legendary one, you get the Haste 3. It's super nice, super useful. And yeah, that's really it. Overall though, I don't really have any other recommendations. I hope that this update comes out really great. I think it might. And yeah, I hope the new goblin enemies are relatively strong. I feel like we need a stronger enemy overall in these sort of mine locations, and we haven't really gotten that. So yeah, on that note, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.